Good afternoon, Monmouth family.
Hello.
It's 3 o'clock. You know what time it is. Welcome back to E Squared with me, Emily Maxim, and
Me, Elena Wharton.
And we're excited to have you today. We have a very special show, but first, we always have to start our show with a Big Time Rush song. And this week, we're going to play Worldwide by Big Time Rush.
In just a few seconds, because I forgot that I'm controlling the music on my side. Okay, give it to them one more time, Emily.
This is Worldwide by Big Time Rush.
Hold on one second. If you remember last semester, we had the same issue because Emily, she is taking the big chair today. And her laptop, her Spotify is a little wonky on it, but we have to figure out how to play it from her laptop into the system. You know what, Emily? Let's just give it a go with your laptop and see if it works. Thank you all so much for sticking around with us. You know, we are still kind of new to this, even though we had a whole semester before this, but I like to consider us still new. Oh, it's not playing. Okay, you know what? Let's try a switcheroo right now. We're going to plug in my laptop, or we could do it from your phone as well. No, not your phone? Okay. So we're going to plug in my laptop. Don't worry. We're going to save the show right now, even though we're having a couple technical difficulties. So if you want to take my laptop and you can plug it right in and we will play all the songs from there. Don't worry, E Squared fans. We will have Worldwide by Big Time Rush for you because we know that you love Big Time Rush just as much as we do. And we're actually going to talk a little bit about a little announcement that they made today. OMG surprise. They have a lot of exciting things coming up, apparently. So all of us rushers are really excited about that. How you doing, Emily? All right, we're good. So this is Worldwide by Big Time Rush. Is the volume on my laptop all the way up? That could be the problem. Oh my gosh, Emily, she's so hard at work right now. Look at her go. I mean, I can see her go. Not you, but she's doing a really good job. It's not working. All right. That is okay. Let's play some songs from the system, and then we're going to try and figure out what this problem is. So, Emily, you can switch the system right back into automatic, and we're going to figure out what's wrong, and we'll get right back to you. Thanks for listening. Hey, welcome back to E Squared. We've had a little bit of a bumpy start to this afternoon, so if you're just joining us, you are so lucky because you did not miss the Big Time Rush Song of the Week. So why don't you explain it again, Emily?
Okay, so our Song of the Week this time is going to be Worldwide by Big Time Rush. And that was Worldwide by Big Time Rush.
I love that song so much. Oh, so nice. And I'm so glad that we were able to get it to play. Oh my gosh. Sometimes things can get a little complicated here at WMCX, but we pushed through and you know what? We did it. So that was really, really fun. But if you're just joining us, you're listening to E Squared, and today is a very special day. We have a very special guest. We have Jade with us today. We're going to be interviewing her, and she's going to be doing a little acoustic performance for us. So it is so exciting. Be sure to stick around for that. But first, of course, we have to give you some big time updates because they just dropped an announcement randomly today. They're going to be on the Today Show on February 6th.
Yes. I just saw that right before we got ready for the show, and I was like, already?
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy because, I mean, we all know that they've got an album cooking up. A lot of people on Twitter, they're buzzing about it, and they're actually they're on a little trip right now. They're like in a cabin in the mountains, finishing some songs, which is super, super awesome. I wonder what they're going to do on the Today Show. I know I'm going to be watching because I need to see what they do. That is so exciting. But also another piece of news dropped. Was it today? Like literally today that it happened?
This morning.
This morning. Go ahead, Emily.
Okay, this morning, we just found out because Elaine and I, we're huge Panic at the Disco fans as well. My favorite emo band, the band I grew up with since I was like 6 or 7. And they just announced today on Instagram that after this tour, they're not going to be a band anymore.
That is so wild.
I know. I was getting ready for school, and I just was like putting my makeup on. And I said, I just can't do it. I'm going to start crying it all off right now.
Oh, no. It's like all my hard work. No. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. So, yeah, Brendan Urie, he said that he's going to be a father. And he wants to put his time and his effort into his family, which is a wonderful thing. But, oh, my gosh, the fact that it's just not going to be a band, a thing anymore, Panic at the Disco. It's been around for so long. and they've put out some iconic music for sure. But that's really good for him that he put it in such an eloquent way and said to the fans like, oh, you know, this is kind of hard to say, but this is kind of my life moving forward.
Right.
Which that's a huge step to take as an artist, especially when you have such a huge following and it's like, oh my gosh, how are they going to react to this?
Yeah, and like I said, like it's just weird that well, of course I'm happy for him. I'm not going to like say, oh, I'm not happy. It's just hard to believe too because they did it. They had the announcement while he's still on tour, and usually I feel like you would have like a farewell tour. And well, I wanted to go to the show this tour that was at Madison Square Garden. I didn't, and now I completely regret it because it was when school was starting. I was just like, you know, I spent a lot of money on concert tickets during the summer. I need to save money, and now I completely regret it. I have seen him twice before, but it's just I wanted to like actually have a show, one last show, knowing it was like the final show.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally get that. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way.
Yeah.
Because I haven't like followed the story of Panic at the Disco like completely, but to my understanding, they took a break for a while. Like they didn't make any new music, and then there was this new album, new tour that they did, and I just find it so wild that it's like, okay, we're back, and now we're not going to be a thing anymore. That's so insane. But it's probably great that there's that kind of last stamp of the career of Panic at the Disco.
Exactly.
It's just that's the final button. It's not like, oh, there was all this time that there wasn't new music and then it's like, oh, we're finishing that's the end of the journey. No, there was kind of like that last, like, oh, this is the last thing, even though no one knew it.
Yeah.
But that was a wild piece of news to wake up to for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I almost started crying putting my makeup on, and I was just, like I said, it's just I've grown up with Panic at the Disco. You know, heard how they've had different types of albums, you know, like we all know him from his like the first album, like being You Have I Write Sins Not Tragedies, and I'm sure most of everybody heard it. And then you went on to have something like Death of a Bachelor, which was pretty iconic in a way. You have different songs that sound pretty different. I know we're on the radio, so I'm going to say like the same word over and over again. Oh my gosh,
I was going to get a thesaurus and bring it, like a physical one next time.
No, but yeah, it's just like, just going along with it. It's just sad to see how it's just ending here.
Yeah. But of course there's always the music to go back to. There are the songs to listen to for years and years to come, just like we've been listening to them for years. So it's still nice that there's still the mark of Panic at the Disco in all of their discography. Do you want to play some of their discography now? Let's play a song.
Sure. We're going to play The Ballad of Mona Lisa by Panic at the Disco.
And that was The Ballad of Mona Lisa by Panic at the Disco. Welcome back to E Squared, everyone. As you all know, we have a very special guest today. Her name is Jade, and we are going to have an interview with her very, very soon. But before we do that, we're going to play one of her original songs. This is Erase You by Jade.
And that was Erase You by Jade.
Almost got a double dose of Worldwide there.
Yeah, I literally clicked pause on it right then and then it just started playing.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
For those who are just joining in, this is E Squared with Emily Maxim and
Elena Wharton.
And today, like we said, we have a special guest, Jade.
Yes. Jade is here, and it's time for the interview portion of our show today. Hi, Jade.
Hello.
Yes, perfect. Everyone's microphones are working. Amazing. Hi, it is so great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, I thank you so much for sticking through all the technical difficulties that we've had, because I know we feel so bad that like the one day that we can't get the music to work, it's the day that we have our first guest.
Exactly, and this never happens. Like we usually have maybe one or two little things that happen because it's the air and you can't control it, but we had like just like a whole like 5-minute thing, and that, like I said, that usually never happens, but I'm glad you got to be a part of that though.
That's okay. We've had fun.
I'm glad. Okay, so you are a singer-songwriter and you go to this very institution, Monmouth University. So why don't you describe your music for us?
Oh goodness. Describe my music. It's very emotional, I guess I would say. I mean, when it comes to songwriting, I write a lot from personal experience and just things I've been through, and it really just all comes from, you know, things that I've been through, and I have a lot of like rock influences, so I guess there's that part of it too.
Fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so why did you decide to start songwriting? Was it a certain day where you're like, oh, maybe I could try this out, or did someone influence you? What's the backstory of your songwriting journey?
The backstory of my songwriting journey, I actually started writing songs around the time I was like 6. So
awesome.
I don't really know why it wasn't really a decision I made. It was more just something I started doing, and I always found it as a good way for me to get everything I was feeling out, and I guess I've been doing that for most of my life now. So I loved it a little too much, and now it's what I do.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
So you've been writing music for a very long time then. So how did the project of JADE come to be? When was that point where you realized, okay, well, I can write music. Now I want to share it with the world?
I kind of had a goal from the time that I was around 10 years old that I wanted to release music by the time I was 16. And then when I was 16, it just kind of happened, and I started JADE, and I recorded my first EP, and yeah, it's basically been going since then.
That is so cool.
I love that. And I just had a question. I don't know if I asked, what's your major?
My major is music industry.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Because I had a follow-up question. Did that influence your choice of going Monmouth University? Because I know Monmouth is... they work hand in hand with Lake House Music Academy and Lake House Recording Studios.
Yep.
So, just to follow up with that, did that influence your decision to go here?
Absolutely. Monmouth was actually my only choice for college. It was the only place I applied to.
Same.
Me too.
Yeah, and I absolutely needed to be a part of this music industry program. So, and it's been amazing because I've met some incredible people. And it just kind of feels like another home, Yeah.
Aww.
And seeing how everybody, because I'm a social work major, but seeing how, since I've known Elena since high school, seeing how much Elena has grown from just doing Blue Hawk Records and being a part of the music industry program, I do see how if I can find the right word, magical it is, because you can write your own music. They'll help you out. You get to learn the theory part, I believe. So
Yep.
I really think it's just a great opportunity, especially because I've done music a long time ago, but just seeing how you all can grow in your own way, just from this college. I think, like I said, I can't find the best words, but it's just amazing what you guys could do here, and everybody here is so talented. I just love it here so much with it.
Yeah, I think one of the best parts has just been meeting and connecting with so many musicians who are kind of going through the same thing and have the same goals. It's really been awesome.
That is so nice. Yeah, the music industry program, it's really something special. And Jade, you were actually featured on our 19th compilation from Blue Hawk Records called Back on Track. Yeah, her song Waste Forever is on it. So that's a fun fact. And it's so crazy because I've heard Waste Forever so many times, and we had an event called Jammin' not too long ago.
Yes.
And you performed Waste Forever live.
We did, yes.
And I was fangirling a little bit. I'm like, it's the song. So yeah, check out Waste Forever on the 19th compilation Back on Track from Blue Hawk Records, because it's a good one. And you have a lot of good music.
Thank you.
And you're going to be performing a lot of that music at a very special place. So why don't you talk about that? You got a big show coming up this weekend.
Yes. This weekend, this Sunday, January 29th, we're going to be performing at the Stone Pony, which is very exciting. We're doing all original music from my first and second EP, so I'm very excited.
That is so awesome.
Yes, and I remember we were talking before the show, and I said I love the Stone Pony so much, and living locally here, just you hear so much history with it, with local legends. You have Bruce Springsteen that's been there, John Bon Jovi, Southside Johnny, and just seeing how it's still a legendary place now. And when I heard Jade was playing there, I was like, oh my gosh, like I said, I fangirl over the Stone Pony so much. It's my favorite venue.
No, it really is a dream come true. I mean, I've always wanted to play there, so it's going to be awesome.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a dream come true moment for you. That is so awesome because the Stone Pony, oh my gosh, we all know what that is.
Yeah.
It's just such an iconic venue, and it's going to be so cool just to have you playing there. So how long has this show been in the making? And how long have you been like in the rehearsal process?
That's a good question. I've been wanting to play shows again for a while, and when this opportunity came up, you know, we just kind of had to take it. And gosh, how long it's been a few months where we've just been practicing nonstop, which has been so much fun. I'm playing with some of my closest friends, so yeah, a few months that we've been kind of preparing and getting ready for this weekend. It's been a long time, but it feels crazy that it's coming up so soon.
That's so exciting. And I know you do a lot of you do a great job on social media. You put like teasers out there. You're like, oh, we're working on this stuff. New stuff is coming up soon, and that's great because you want to keep your fans engaged, and you want them to know that you're doing like exciting things and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we've been keeping an eye on that definitely as followers of Jade. So yeah, that is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Which song of yours do you think you're most excited to play on Sunday?
Well, I've never played any songs from my EP Erase You besides Waste Forever live before, so everything that we're playing from that I'm very excited for. Probably either Erase You, which is the opening track, or probably Erase You or Sleepless. Yeah, probably one of those two, but really like everything from that EP I'm so excited to finally play live.
That's so awesome. So you have 2 EPs out, correct?
Yes.
So for the listeners out there, what are they called?
So my first EP is called Blurred, and my second EP is Erase You.
Amazing.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to listen to everything after the show. And just like listening on, and just like I said, since I'm not a music industry major, it is just so cool and like amazing just to be in the room with just so many artists here, and just seeing how much like that local music has a huge impact, especially like I said in this school, and like I said, I'm fangirling right now.
You know, it is kind of surprising how much talent everyone has. It's like I'm walking amongst people who have the potential to be just like something huge one day.
Oh yeah, definitely. And since I'm a transfer student, this is my technically second semester here at Monmouth, I'm still like knowing like I don't even know like a lot of people yet, and like I said, just knowing just like focusing on like listening to the local music and what the students here are releasing, I just feel like this is honestly like a second home, because like I said, I love local music, I love local artists, and I'm just so excited to follow your journey.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So we are going to wrap up this interview portion right about now. But first, I want you to tell everyone how they can find you. Well, first of all, how can they buy tickets to your show?
So to buy tickets for our Stone Pony show on Sunday, all you have to do is contact me. So you can DM me through any of my social media pages. So at Jade the Band is Instagram, at _Jade the Band_ is Twitter. Jade the Band with two D's is Facebook, and if you know me personally, just reach out and I will gladly get you tickets. So yeah,
amazing.
Just contact me.
What time are you going on too?
So our set time is 4:15. So
awesome.
Be there a little bit earlier. Catch the other bands too, because there's going to be bands playing all day. So definitely come out and support.
Yes.
That's nice.
And another Blue Hawk band, the Bavaros, are going to be there.
Oh, yep. Awesome.
Yeah. So that's really exciting. It's so great to see people from Monmouth just going out and doing fun things. Like that's so, oh my gosh, we're so cool. We're so cool here.
That's what I said that I love so much about the school already. It's just seeing how important the music industry major music department is here, because like I said, you're playing the Stone Pony. That's literally, like I already said it like 3 times, my favorite venue, such a local spot, and it's just very awesome. I can't think of a better word, but you know.
Thank you.
It's going to be amazing. We're so excited for you. Check out Jade everywhere on social media. She's got music, she's got merch, and on Spotify, if you're trying to figure out, you know, exactly which Jade you're searching for, it's all capitals. G. My gosh, I can't spell. Gosh. That was really embarrassing.
That's
JADE,
okay.
all caps. And there's a period at the end.
Yep.
So that's how you'll find her. Yeah, check out all of her music, her 2 EPs. If you're around for her Stone Pony show, definitely look into tickets for that. And stick around because she's going to be performing her song Sleepless right after this next break. So the next song that I would like to play on this show, it's actually a Blue Hawk Records song because we've been talking about Blue Hawk Records, inspired to play some Blue Hawk music. It's called Let You Go. And the U is like the letter U, so that's cute. The song is Let You Go by Jordan Tyler. It's on the 20th Blue Hawk Records compilation, and I got to work on that compilation because I have a song on that one. And it is the whole compilation. It's such an iconic one because it's the 20th and it has so many great bops. So everyone, this is Let You Go by Jordan Tyler.
That was Let You Go by Jordan Tyler. And we're going to play one more song for you. We're going to play Knee Socks by Arctic Monkeys. And that was Knee Socks by Arctic Monkeys.
Welcome back to E Squared, everyone. Okay, so here it is, the moment we have all been waiting for. We have our special guest here, Jade. We had a wonderful interview just now, and she's here. She's going to be performing her song Sleepless with guitarist guest as well, Nick Garrett.
Like seeing you for the first time clear, but I didn't feel that way for months this year. I picture us working it out, I try with you, you've let me down, but I always had this hope you'd come back around. You shattered the glass, but I won't break. When you wake, if we just disappeared, it could have been easier than this. I can't sleep, I'm in this endless dream. Through the night, I'll follow you into the dark side of my mind. We won't be alright. Wish I could disappear. And when you wake, who are you now? I bottled it up inside. I paced the room for the last time now, losing hope you'll ever come back around. Well, what if I wake up? And what if I wake up? You shattered the glass, but I can't break. If we just disappeared, it could have been easier than this. I wish I could disappear. And when you wake, who are you now? Who are you now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That was so nice.
Thank you.
Oh my
You
gosh.
got me in my feels right now. That was amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for having us here to perform and be interviewed. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming on. If you liked that song that was called Sleepless by Jade, I'm going to spell it right this time, Jade, in all caps, with a period at the end. Check her out, all of her social media. Why don't you plug your socials one more time for the people?
Okay, so my Instagram and TikTok are at Jade the Band. My Twitter is at _ Jade the Band _, and Facebook is at Jade the Band with 2 Ds.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, everyone check her out. Check out her music. She's got 2 EPs out. They are so wonderful, and she's also featured on the 19th compilation for Blue Hawk Records, so check that out as well. Yeah, thanks so much for coming on, both Jade and Nick, the guitarist.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And I didn't know there were going to be background vocals.
Me neither.
Kinda
A
rough,
nice
but,
little
you know.
surprise.
That was so nice. It sounded great. Because we were worried about like the audio, and we're like, oh, how's it gonna sound? But like, oh my gosh, through these headphones, it sounded wonderful. So
It
you
was
guys
so
definitely
good.
sounded
Thank you.
wonderful to the listeners.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, of course. All right, we're gonna play, I guess, a few more songs, and then we'll say goodbye. So, is there anything you'd like to play for us, Emily?
I'm looking as we speak right now. We have so many songs on this playlist.
That's right. We have so many songs that we love and that we want to play for you. It's like many, many hours long. We put all the songs that we want to play on this show into one huge playlist. So I'm sure she's digging through that right now.
I found something, but this is blanking. 1 second. The thing's stuck.
Oh no.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right. So, if I could find it. I love this song a lot. Love this band. I always talk about them. We're gonna play "If I Lose Myself" by One Republic.
And that was "If I Lose Myself" by One Republic. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, it is almost 4 o'clock, so we are going to say goodbye to you listeners right about now. We had so much fun today, despite kind of a rocky start, but it was all in good fun. We got it to work, so yay! And also, thank you so much to our special guest Jade today, and also Nick Garrett for playing guitar for her acoustic performance of Sleepless, which was so beautiful.
It
I
was.
loved it. But thank you so much for listening today. Be sure to follow E Squared on all of our social media. We have so many things this semester. We have our Instagram. You can find us basically, I think, everywhere with at E Squared _ WMCX. We have Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Facebook. I think I got all of them.
Yeah, and just in case if you can't find all of that, we do have a link tree on our Instagram bio, so
Yes.
that has everything on there.
You don't
Like
have to remember anything.
Exactly. So like Elena said, our Facebook's on there, TikTok, Twitter. We also have our Google Forms in case you want to be a guest,
That's
as
right.
well as a performer like Jade was.
Mhm.
So we're excited for that, and yeah, like I said, you could be a performer, a guest speaker, whatever you'd like.
Yeah, so there are Google Forms for if you want to be a guest on our show and chit-chat with us, or if you're just like Jade and you want to come on the show, you can also fill out that form as well for artists and bands. There are a couple different options for you to be involved in the show, so definitely take a look at that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have to say.
Yeah.
Be sure to come back next week for some more E Squared. Same time, same place, 3 p.m. right here on WMCX 88.9 FM.